What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with Cyberpunk 2077. Let me actually put my headset on.
Breathe.
I forgot to do that. Alright, so, I know, burning question from everyone. AJ, where the hell were you yesterday? Well, person I made up to answer this rhetorical question. Where I was yesterday was, I forgot. That is the easiest answer I have, is I, honest to God, forgot to upload. I know. Oh my gosh, AJ, you suck at this YouTube thing. Yep. 100%. 100% I suck at this YouTube thing. I did my morning recording, I sat down, I played some I played this, I played Alan Wake 2. I got really scared playing Alan Wake 2. My mom knocked on my door while I was playing it and scared the shit out of me. After I was done with that, I went and I'm like, okay. Went and sat down for a little bit, relaxed, went out, got some lunch, hung around thinking, oh, I did recording and everything. Okay, yeah, sure, I've done what I was supposed to do today, and then I forgot, oh yeah, I kind of have to add the commentary and upload the videos. I suck at this.
Can't complain. And you? Reasonably rested?
I think you had nightmares. You screamed a few times.
Really?
Don't worry. I'm accustomed to that sort of thing. When Mitch and Scorpion came back from the war, they tossed and turned night after night. For months this went on. Whatever it is, it'll pass.
Yeah, let's hope so. Come up with anything? For Hellman, I mean.
As a matter of fact, I did. Look here.
Okay, tell me.
We're the wrench. The cutter is the AV. And the screwdriver is where the AV should bury its nose cone in the dust. Now, you must be wondering how we get the AV to do that.
That old HMG of yours.
My gun will be useful elsewhere. This caliber would barely dent the armor of a heavy hitter like that. There are other ways. Here. The clamp's our solution. A sat-wave power station.
Why down the AV there, at that exact spot?
Because once it's on the ground, we'll have to locate it and grab your target. As fast as we can. And the terrain there is typical California desert. Flat, dry, and empty. There'll be a big old sitting duck.
Hold up, one more time. Wrench is our car, right?
Mm-hmm. The cutter is the AV. The screwdriver is where the AV should hit the ground. And the clamp is the sat-wave power station. That is, the net we use to bring the AV down.
Power station. Wait, you want to use an EMP?
Bullseye.
But how? We can't generate that sort of pulse on command.
Would you like to bet me? We drive up to the power collection unit, break in and override the controls, lift any limiters. As soon as the AV is in range, we set off the electromagnetic turbo pulse. This should smoke the AV
So
systems.
the drive, nav systems.
Communications. Everything. Out like a light. They won't stand a chance in hell.
Aren't you, counting chickens? We can't actually know the AV will fly over the station.
Of course we can, but we don't have to. You'll see. It's bound to be quite a ride, but not one you'll regret. I've got everything planned out.
Remember, need Hellman alive, unharmed. Gotta try not to blow the AV to bits, okay?
I know, but I'd say your man had best be buckled in. This idea, if it works, you'll be in for a rough landing.
All right, let's ride.
Great. Hop in. It's cold out here.
Who owns this power station? Gov or Corp?
Is there any difference? Who do you think pulls the government's strings?
Hey, I'm just wondering whose toes we're about to step all over.
V, look around. It is simple. Everything you see is owned by a corporation.
You like to mess with the corpse, huh?
Whatever gave you that idea?
Or wait, scratch that. Rogue, Nash, the Rathens.
You're on thin ice, V.
You just like to mess with everyone.
Well, then I suppose it's a good thing I'm on your side, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. And now for something completely
Trying not to
different.
talk over the dialogue, but I have something I want to say.
Transported. Go.
What? Are we playing 20 questions?
Come on, answer.
The Deputy Finance Director of Kaukaz.
That's chauffeuring, not smuggling.
He rode in the trunk. Flatlined.
Really? Dead?
A long story. Maybe someday I'll tell you.
Okay. So, this is something I've really been thinking about playing more and more of this game. I really, really do not like
We've almost reached the dam.
the first-person
We'll make a quick stop.
cutscenes in this game. I'm really not a fan. And the thing I don't like
We
about
need to
them
calibrate you
is...
with the turret. I want you to be able to use the gun too. It should up our chances in general.
Okay, this really isn't super important dialogue. The thing I don't
Connect
like about the first-person cutscenes in this game
How should I connect? Personal link?
How else?
is...
Just watch the jack. Sometimes you have to jig a little bit.
Wired in.
You lose a
Wait a
cinematic
moment.
quality
Diagnostics.
because you can always turn your head around and look at everything. I get it. They want you to feel like you're
me
in
work around
V's
it.
position, that you can
Now,
look around
Panam,
and everything.
Here's Johnny, out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Great work, V.
Hey, I think your implant has a virus. The one in the nape of your neck.
I've got a bioprocessor in my head that operates independently of me. Probably why your diagnostics flagged it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But no data will leak out of it through the personal link. Your ride's secure.
Fine. I trust you won't fuck anything up. Okay. Here goes nothing.
See, as I was
that
saying,
pile of junk?
I feel
Fire
like
a
you
short burst
lose a
into it.
cinematic
I'll
quality
take
for the
care of
fact that you
calibration.
can't look around.
Good.
Plus, every so
Next
often,
target.
there
Single
are more action-based scenes, you know,
Okay.
when,
Just one more.
in the
Long
last
around.
video, when Panam was
Great.
driving down into
We're
that
done,
down to that underground area for that shootout
Now
at the
that
very
wasn't
end.
bad, was it?
So she starts driving down,
Calibration's fine.
and you notice this
Everything's an
really
update.
weird
Scanner, controllers,
moment
all a
where the
couple
game kind of
generations
snaps
back
you
at
out
least.
of being able to look around freely
tech and
to
a bargain
now
bin that
you're
can boost your
looking
flea
exactly
market.
where the game wants you
I can
to.
help you with that,
You
you know.
notice a few
Sure.
moments in
The most
this
important thing is that
in
it
this
works
video
now.
that'll do that.
So where's this power
I just
station?
do not
see in a
like it
moment. I know
when you
it's fun.
compare it to something like The
We'll have a
Witcher,
decent view
which
from
did
there.
everything in third
I
person.
just want to be sure the area is clear.
I get it. They want it to be a first-person game. I'm not saying it needs to shoot out to third person. It just... I feel you lose something by by letting me always have control of my character's head.
Minus the charisma. An impressive cock.
Gross.
Maybe we can just get along.
Let me remind you, I want Hellman from me, not to stick it to Arasaka. This is life or death. My life
And
or
let me
death.
remind you that Sokka and their fucked up tech is what got you here. Who gives a shit about motives? Ends justify the means, and right now your end is to survive.
All looks clear. The area looks deserted. I see no patrols. The huge thing is the collection unit. And see the antennas? Each antenna collects microwave energy from satellites in orbit. That's then converted into electric power.
Antennas run a ways down the interstate. We set off a chain reaction that starts in the collection unit,
Then each antenna will emit a massive EMP burst.
while our AV flies right into our net.
We just have to send out the pulse at the right moment.
Let's go get her.
When we arrive at the station, you overload the systems. I'll set up a bypass link for the detonator.
Why don't I start with the transformers? Make mayhem in the relative voltages. Rest should move faster after that.
Not a bad idea. That's just...
Yeah, I know, the converters. But they shouldn't be a problem. I'll just crank everything up past max.
Seems we think alike.
So what now?
We wait. We should time our arrival to the AV flight plan.
Got it.
Good. Time to roll.
Done anything like this before?
Down
Was
in
she
the Navy.
up on
By
that
myself. No.
that
Why do you ask?
I. She's parked on the
Rose
sidewalk
right.
on that little barrier. And it just.
What? She said you were good, and she was right.
Yes, I suppose she was. But we have yet to take the AV. So you might wait before you fasten a halo on her.
Know what? Think I figured you out.
Oh, you have you?
Either pull off this mission or prove Rogue wrong. Choose one.
Fuck off. I will get both done.
Yeah, I swear I was hitting the button to skip ride here, but it wouldn't. But I can see it clearly in the bottom of the screen that says skip ride. Huh. Yeah, I it's a challenge in first-person games, I think, where they kind of let you move around in some cutscenes, move your head around. I get it. It's like I said, there we go, there I hit the button. I understand that they, like I said, want to give you control for the character, but I still think you lose something. I know, I just repeated it. It really frustrates me. Okay, this is the moment that I was talking about where you get this weird jitter.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of a different section. I thought as soon as she took that corner,
I'll deal with it.
it is going to be what it was. I also kind of wish this
Get rid of those drones,
lasted a little longer,
Think I'm doing?
Do it better.
because playing in the turret was actually kind of fun.
Good enough.
Is that all of them?
Provided we hurry. Find the controls. I'll connect the detonator. Quick, V.
Shit! Come on. Breathe. Ah, shit! Think we might have overdone it, Pan Am.
You'll survive. Do you see that? All lit up and blinking like a Christmas
Girl, you
tree.
wanted 11. You got 11.
Fuck yeah. Let's get out of here.
My favorite number.
Lights us up too.
V, get the fuck out before something happens to the chip.
Thanks for the tip. You know, I was just about to set up a picnic. Maybe lay out. Work on my base tab.
Watch out. The next one might.
Johnny?
I like how they have Johnny's model just kind of like glitch out and like
Fucking hell.
not just like glitch out of view, like he's actually like his body's moving around like he's getting shocked.
Okay. I'm fine. It's okay, just... It's okay, I'm fine. Yeah. Just... Delta the fuck out.
Not the cleanest job, perhaps, but it still went well.
What about the detonator? Is it working?
Yes, it's working. And I don't even see a drop in the signal strength. We just need to drive far away enough to keep the pulse from blasting us, too. The cliff there. We'll set up. It should give us a good view of the antennas. And then we wait.
Okay.
Here.
Always wanted to push the big red button on something like this. How do we know when?
Don't worry. I'll have eyes on it.
I mean, does it count as
Just wait for
pushing
my
the big
signal,
red button
then
if
set off that
it's
pulse.
really you're
They
pulling a
won't know
lever
where
that's
then.
pushing the big red button?
And by the way,
What?
we are about to knock a multi-million euro dollar Kang Tao asset clean out of the sky. How does that make you feel?
Blasting shit. Exactly what the doc ordered.
And that's exactly what I like to hear.
I think the female V,
noticed.
the voice actress,
What?
It's quiet. The hum of the city.
did a little better of a
voices, the
job
smells.
of
It's all gone.
keeping tone through
Range
the
just
different
intensifies it.
options. I mean,
think I
just
forgot
because it
quiet
seemed like they were having
exists.
like not a low-key conversation, but they weren't having
maybe
like
not
that super
smells.
high energy.
I
Like he
think
said,
coyotes.
blasting shit is
Try
the
the
best
hotness.
part of the
Just
day.
the air freshener.
It just
Thought-
it sounds
Ha ha.
too elevated for that moment. It just feels
You'd
out
do
of
better
place.
To focus on the AV. Keep your eyes open.
It's something that you get in a lot of these games where you pick your dialogue. Which frankly I've got another issue with. I think how CDPR kind of wrote this game, because I feel like they wrote it more like The Witcher, where
It's there, coming from Pacifica. All right.
where
get ready.
Geralt was an established
second.
character. You know, he
One
was
more.
kind of going down
Now.
a certain path.
Boom. There she is.
What's happening?
Fucking hell. Fucking hell.
Bullseye.
You know, where Geralt was always going down a certain path. He was a particular character. Yeah,
Damn,
you
the
can
engine's
make
still running.
slight
Fuck, they're getting away.
They're going
slight
nowhere.
We gotta go
adjustments
after
to the
Give me a
character, but
moment.
you really didn't do anything major to
Pan
him.
Am, what are you doing?
Where V, I feel like, should have been more of a blank slate. I've said this before. I really wish you could go full corpo backer if you want. You know, you could go full goody two shoes. You can I feel like the
We got the
the
bastard.
options you have for V's personality is way too narrow in this game. I really think that they should have given him a lot more variability to his personality. But frankly, I think that's a lot of RPGs. I think the writers really want to have you kind of they really want to try and box you in a little bit.
Do not approach the AV.
Goddamn, Baldur's Gate was so good. Sorry, I'm
Better get the hell out.
BG3, man. They really let you go the full gambit
They can't
of
hear me. The pulse
of,
is interfering.
personality in that game.
Free on radar.
Drones?
Yes. Get ready. They're trying to slow us down. We won't let them. We have to reach Prison Scorpion.
Pan Am, problem. Not shooting.
Shit! Probably jammed again. I'll fix it. Hold on tight. Going on autopilot. Seized up. Son of a
They're on
bitch.
our tail. Pan Am.
Does this feel
I know.
very Death Race to anyone else? You know, I guess in this one she's driving, not being our navigator. But, you know, when the navigator gets out to try and unjam the machine gun or whatever.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
She didn't pull that shut, it just kind of fell.
For the time being, at least.
Time being's all we need. Saw it. Behind that hill.
Well, one less thing to worry about. Ugh,
Pan Am, you okay?
fucking ricochet.
Think you can manage?
Sure. I'll live. Don't worry.
Hey man, where are you? Hello?
Perfect.
Scorpion?
Keep broadcasting over an open channel, just in case they missed you the first time. God, I swear. Something's not right. Did you hear those shots? V, something happened to them.
Let's check it out.
I see the wreck, but no Scorpion or Mitch. Looks expired.
Oh, okay. I was like, why am I not getting out of the car? And again, another moment where I feel like it should have drawn your attention to her
V, connect
with
to the drone.
the...
We'll scan the area. We have to get our bearings.
I don't know what the fuck to call it, the injector. Because I'm
Let's
just sitting here
roll.
going, am I
You
going to get
connected
out of
the
the car?
visual?
Am I going to sit here? What's going on?
V, if they got the Aldecaldos, if they got Mitch and Scorpion, I can't... I don't...
I know. Connected. I'm in control. combat drones. Defense systems active.
They secured the area. They're waiting for reinforcements. Shit. V, this does not look good. Oh no. No, no.
I'm sorry. Your clan?
Mitch! He's alive! They have them! Oh no. No, no.
I'm sorry. Your clan?
Aldecaldos. Yes. They're dead. All of them. V, if they...
Don't worry. We
They've
don't
set
know
up
for
the
sure.
launcher. They'll tear us to shreds if we get too close.
Can we take it down somehow?
Maybe. But we have to get there first. If not for those damned glitches, I could have warned them! This is all my doing! Why in the hell were they following the AV? The fools!
Probably keeping Hellman in the AV.
Mind that launcher. It will blow us to bits if we approach.
You're already blown to bits.
Don't be an idiot. This is just a scratch. Let's take out the launcher. I will try to...
No, you stay in the car. Sorry, but you're just gonna slow me down.
Fucking hell, V. Those are my people out
Listen,
there.
I get that launcher out of the way, I'll let you know. Then you go in and help me with the rest. Deal?
Yes, sir. I still have Mitch's rifle. I will try to cover you from here.
Good idea. Let's move.
Okay. Trying to play this slow, and I'm gonna fuck this up a few times. Taking out the robots, nice and easy. See, at first I thought it was a camera that was spotting me. It's really weird. It's hard to tell exactly what is spotting you. Alright, second attempt. Let's... I believe this one I try and be a little sneakier. I try and pull it off going out here on the wide side. So my theory on that last one, sorry, I just kind of went quiet. I was just kind of watching it back thinking how I could have done this even smoother. But my thought process was if I could sneak around that back side of the AV, because what I'm thinking is sensing me is up front. So I'm like, okay, well, they won't spot me if I'm back there. But no, they pretty much have 360 vision of the whole damn thing. You see, they're not like cameras or anything. I can't tell what they are. So I'm trying to sneak up and shut down the launcher, but I'm on the wrong side of the damn thing. And now I'm just gonna get killed. So my thought on this one is, hey, let's try and swing even further out. And it sort of works. We at least don't die this time. At least I don't think. And see, and again, one of my bigger problems with those things is they spot you so quickly. Like maybe that one was my fault. I was taking a little lax. I thought I had a little bit more cover as I was coming around the front. But you can pretty much dodge the damn things out here on the side. They'll start to stop noticing you, so to speak. You see, you can't tell what I'm supposed to shoot or whatever over there. I can't tell. Yeah, so I just decided to sprint in.
Path's clear.
I'm coming for you.
Now.
Step back! Back! Toss
Did
your
anyone
weapons
else see
or
blood
I'll
there?
shoot.
Like somebody
repeat,
got shot?
Drop
You
your
don't see
weapon
the shit
now.
you're in. You shoot him, and a millisecond later,
And I mean,
you'll
you're
eat lead
shooting
too.
essentially
go,
into a
I'll
kill
stand.
zone. Like, how is nobody
Listen.
hit?
This isn't about you. Let him go and tell me where your passenger is.
I don't know where they took him.
Hell no! He's lying!
You don't know, or you don't want to say.
Let me get the comms back up. I'll buzz the unit. We'll talk.
Pan Am,
But only if
you remember the
Shut
cowboy,
fuck
don't
up.
you?
Pan Am! Oh, shit.
Are you alright?
Just some scratches.
You fucking morons!
Did you get hit? Hang on, girl. I'll patch you
It's
up.
nothing. Let's go.
We couldn't retreat, Pan Am. They regrouped so fast. Started shooting rockets and shit. I lost everyone.
Everyone? Scorpion, is he here? Mitch? Mitch? He's safe,
Pan
right?
Am, I'm sorry. I didn't make it in time.
No! No! Are you sure? No,
That pilot didn't have to die. He was this close to
He
caving.
was armed, close to panic. Could have done something stupid, like
He was
kill
terrified. All he wanted to hear was he had a chance to get out of this alive.
Save your breath, V. I could not risk the life of a friend. The one I still have left. I wonder what you would have done in my shoes.
I love it.
The guy could have been useful.
In
Useful
my
for
defense
what?
for the
It's called
character that I'm
backup?
playing
Wanna
here,
shoot Mitch?
V, these guys are soldiers.
I'm saying
No
that
strangers to risk.
as
He
in
had
we
a
could
gun
have
against
gotten
my head. He knew
information
the
out of him,
They
not
killed
out of
Scorpion.
humanity.
You understand? They killed my
I
friend.
understand, Pan Am, I do. But I still think we could have played this better.
Lecture me all you like. It changes nothing. Scorpion, Mitch, for anyone I care about, I would have done the same. You should think some more about why you wouldn't.
Why dive straight for the AV? Didn't notice the markings?
We saw it was damaged. We know this land. We knew where it would fall. We had no idea it was Kang Tao. I figured they might need help. In the worst case, there'd be good salvage to be had. Couldn't have been more wrong.
Everything okay? You need anything?
Thanks for saving my ass, V.
Sorry about your people, but I need to keep moving. I need the guy who's riding this AV. You know anything? See anything?
Took them with them. In our cars.
Where?
West, small unit. Your passenger's entourage.
Must be looking for a way to call base.
So you're the ones who hit him with that EMP?
Yeah, we tried to warn
Impressed?
you, but couldn't connect.
If they took your cars, we might be able to follow their tracks.
Pan Am, listen. I know it's not the best time, but I need Hellman. You promised to help. That still hold?
I always keep my word. Mitch, I will find those sons of bitches. I swear.
Go. I'll call the crew. Get all this cleaned up.
We'll leave my ride here just in case. Just watch the gun, it likes to jam. We'll go by bike.
Sounds good. Kang Tao lost contact with their AV. Probably looking for it. Better hurry. But Pan Am,
What?
you're coming back for her, right?
I promise. Let's get going, before they send a rescue party.
Scorpion and the rest. Look, I know how you feel. I mean it. I'll help you settle your score with Kang Tao.
I will destroy them. Every last one of them. Is that a problem for you?
No, and you know it. We're in this together. To the bitter end.
You know what, V? You're all right. You helped me with Nash, you helped me with Mitch. To my mind, I owe you a favor. You're Hellman. I will find him.
Ah, so that's what this is? Just paying your debts?
No. Nomads always help their own.
Oh, so I'm one of yours now. Sounds good. Let's ride. Hope they didn't go far.
We'll see. The tire tracks start there. We'll follow them.
Our guys were here.
Let's follow. Find them.
And drive through fire a little bit.
Scorpion said I would hate Night City.
He knew you that well.
I really hate driving in first person.
Myself. He said when I'd had enough of the city, we would stock up on canned kibble, fill a couple of thermoses with coffee and whiskey, hit the road. He said we would get away from it all.
Sounds like a real adventure.
Yeah. Shit. All I see is cracked concrete and rust. But they thought they would call their friends. They were in for one hell of... Watch out! There's a sniper behind
See,
the van!
I think they pop up that optional, like, take care of the people at the airstrip.
Let them out, V!
Left a few peeps behind at the airstrip. Rest
I
went
thought
with
about
Hellman.
going back for them.
I would have done the same. That's for my friends, you assholes!
Just, they give you that mission too late. So I've already driven through it, and I'm just like,
They're
nah,
coming
I'm not
for
gonna
him,
go
don't
back.
worry.
You know what?
What?
This is my life right here. I step out of one pile of shit, only to trip into another bigger one.
Pan Am.
Pull in everyone else after. These tracks lead up past the hill to an old filling station. I wager that's where they're holding Hellman. Okay, covering you.
Those moments where you hit exactly where you need to go and the vehicle just dead stop. Everybody would get whiplash.
I see cars. Nomad.
I recognize them. The clans. You won't get out of this yourself alive, you bastards!
Trolls. Definitely set up shop here.
I see. They must have Hellman locked
Okay,
up somewhere.
I don't get this. How do they know where I am? Like, wouldn't they be shooting at the turret that's shooting at them?
Not what you would find if the place was closed.
I don't know. That bugs me.
Okay, covering you.
Stab it. No music. Don't get me in trouble with YouTube.
Drones. Patrols. Definitely set up shop here.
I see. They must have Hellman locked up somewhere. But V, see that? The pumps look pretty good. Not what you would find if the place were closed. The bastards might have managed to call for transport.
We'll know soon enough. I see cars. Nomad.
I recognize them. The clans.
You know, I could have just jumped over that fence, but then I wouldn't have gotten to see this. There you go. Apparently my engineering is so advanced. I phased through the door just to break it down.
I'm in.
Hellman, he has to be here.
No, you can't get through there past me. What are you doing?
Don't shoot, I'm unarmed.
The hell are you doing here?
This is my station. Name's Marty. Those fucking suits rode up like they own the place. Took everything. Put me here and locked the door.
Don't look too concerned.
Ain't my first rodeo. Once the dust falls, the problems disappear one way or another, and I just dust myself off and get back to work.
Brought a man with them. A man I need. Civilian. You must have spotted him.
I ain't blind.
Where are they holding him?
Old garage. Room upstairs, probably keeping them there.
Thanks. If I were you, I'd stay put for a few.
Exactly my intention.
Know where they're keeping Hellman. Going in.
Okay, covering you.
Just ask him, hey, why do you not have customers here? Just insult him a little bit. Get in the fridge. I love this. Hi, I'm the guy walking by the window. Don't mind me. And not as smooth as I wanted that to be, but whatever. Nobody caught me.
Who sent you?
Hey, easy. We gotta talk.
Who are you working for? Yorinobu Arasaka.
You wish to take me back home?
Pathetic rat's got nowhere left to scurry off to. He's out of lifelines. Shut him up already.
Don't take this personally.
Whack.
Seem to recall
We
you
gonna
were
do
gonna
anything
tell
about that guy?
Nakamura when you got Helmet.
Yeah, just a sec. I'll call him.
Just remember, you have Helmet, and that's one hell of a card. Try to win something with it.
Takamura saved my life, remember?
Because it was in his fucking interest to do so.
I jumped the
Still
gun. I
just
called him
is.
too
He's
early.
no friend of yours.
Takamura, good news. Got Hellman.
Alive. What did he say?
Alive. Not too talkative now.
Yeah, he's
Taking it to the
unconscious right
sunset
next to this other guy who's just sitting here cowering as I'm crouch walking.
Keep him there until I arrive.
You got it. See ya.
Better take him somewhere you can talk in peace.
True.
I love the
Looks
way
like
she's
there's
standing
some
there. Just that
Is
pose.
that him?
Sure is.
Take him outside. Toss him on the bike.
Like, she's trying to do like a pinup
Stay
girl
right
thing,
there.
which just makes me ask, why?
The cavalry has arrived. Mitch gathered together a few Aldecalans.
The road was clear. I don't think we were spotted. We would still do better not to hang around too long.
What do you plan to do with him?
Enhanced interrogation.
Just gotta ask him a few important questions.
I sure hope you get some important answers. Saul.
Everything's done here. All clear.
I heard Mitch is alive thanks to you.
Thanks to V and Pan Am. They both saved my ass.
I just hope he was worth it.
Saul, I tried to raise Scorpion, but he... Maybe I could help out somehow?
I think you've helped enough.
I tried to stop him. Sure. Just turn around now. Let it all be damned. You're good at that, aren't you?
Does anyone think he looks like a pro
It really
wrestler?
wasn't Pan Am's fault.
Careful.
But just like a really
You're not
generic,
buddy. Besides,
forgettable pro
nobody's blamed
wrestler?
anyone for anything yet.
Sure.
Talking about Saul.
Pan Am was just helping me. It was my doing. My fault that AV got hit. Without me, Scorpion and his people wouldn't have gone out to grab it. That's the truth.
When you're an Aldo Caldo, you are always responsible for yourself and your people. The circumstances change nothing. Perhaps Pan Am should ask herself if she's still an Aldo Caldo.
Damn it all.
Glad to see you, Mitch, but why'd you even come?
Saul, he came with our people. We took care of the bodies. I told him what happened. And he told us to up and follow you. He was worried something would happen to you. To Pan Am.
Saul?
Look, maybe you two don't see eye to eye at the moment, but you're family. And Saul will do anything for family.
The thing is, am I even part of the family anymore?
You know you are. Come back to us. I understand.
Sorry you had to witness that. Things just get complicated. Dramatic sometimes. But I will manage. And you look out for yourself, all right?
So, what now? Back to Night City?
Yeah. I mean, I think so. I have to sit and think. About everything.
Saul, Mitch, they really treat you like family. Maybe you should give them a chance.
It is not that simple.
Like any family.
They're coming. You have about a minute to get out of there.
Let's move!
I'm also headed out. Take care of Scorpion's bike. It's yours.
Okay, I want to know V's plan for getting him there. Like, he puts him over the driver's, like, the seat that you're going to sit. Like, are you going to sit on top of him and ride the motorcycle? You're surely not going to sit behind him.
Hey,
He just bitch slaps him
Where
awake.
am I?
What is this place?
Motel, middle of nowhere.
Any specific middle?
Doesn't matter. You're not leaving here by yourself anyway.
Why are we here?
Want to talk about your little invention. Biochip you made for Arasaka.
Fine. But let's get one thing straight first. Yorinobu Arasaka didn't send you?
No.
This means you must have an offer for me. If your boss will pay more than Kang Tao, I believe we can talk.
Nobody sent me. I got a problem, and you're gonna help me.
And what does that have to do with the biochip?
Got Silverhand's construct in my head. It's literally driving me crazy, and I know it's only gonna get worse. That is, unless I remove it. And that, none of that's on the billboards I saw. Not even in the fine print.
Silverhand. Construct, that's impossible. Where did you get this biochip?
Klept it off Yorinobu Arasaka. Job for a client. But the client left me out
And
to dry.
you decided the best place for
He also
was
shot
in
you in
your
the
own
face.
Goddamn head.
Actually, wasn't a bad idea. Construct rebooted me when my own goddamn head took a bullet.
I always knew Yorinobu's plan would fail. I just never imagined it would turn out like this. Arasaka's prized tech really is in the very streets of the city.
You have to remove the biochip from my system.
It's not that simple.
Look, you made the thing, didn't you? So where's the problem?
If you're telling the truth, you slotted in a new experimental version of the biochip.
I know you can't just yank it out. My Ripper
You
said...
showed that to some fucking street doctor? Who else knows?
I needed help. Or did you think the first thing that came to mind was down in a Kang Tao AV? How's the prototype version different? It's got a different engram, something more...
Where?
aggressive?
The biochip is what's unique, not Silverhand's engram. The previous version of the chip was only used to communicate with pre-saved
And it was
engrams.
rare as fuck and cost a fortune. Yeah.
This one's rarer. Meant to install and activate the engram in a new body. When I left Arasaka, the project was still in the trial phase.
How exactly was this new version supposed to work? Were you planning to have the engram kick people out of their own bodies? Is that shit by design?
During the tests, we assumed that the body would be neurally indifferent during implantation.
You mean dead?
Yes, which makes what happened to you interesting indeed.
How do you put a price on immortality? Who could even afford tech like this?
Nobody. This model was meant to remain in-house. The prototype was Saburo Arasaka's personal commission. He oversaw the entire project himself.
So if it weren't for Yorinobu, nobody would have found out.
And if not for you, the project would not have been a success. This is a true breakthrough.
Yeah, great. Your tech works. Now get it out of me.
Well.
I would have to see it first.
Whoa, we just met. Haven't built up that sort of trust yet.
How did you think this was going to go? If you want me to help you, I must examine you.
Okay.
Does anyone think this scene involves very little torture when it probably should involve some?
Unbelievable. It looks like...
Can't believe this suit's the one who's gonna help us.
Oh, fuck. This is
What?
costing
What
me
is it?
time. What a pity I won't be able to examine it fully.
Yeah, real shame. You could have been his guinea pig too.
Tell me how to get rid of it.
I'm afraid I have bad news. Your neural network has completely deteriorated. It can no longer function independently of the chip. The only thing I could do
Woohoo, it's bargaining time.
is to give you information on a good clinic in Sweden. They'll help you through the terminal stages. Minimize the pain.
Wait, you said the project was in the trial phase. You don't actually know how it'll end.
Oh, I do. I just saw the construct devouring your brain. It's programmed to take over its new environment. At all costs. And your little meat brain is helpless against
So
it.
no matter what, sooner or later the Engram wins.
Yes. And from what I've heard about Silverhand, that seems to be exactly his style.
Huh. I see my reputation's grown into Arasaka legend.
What exactly is going on in my head?
You tell me, what's it like to have two personalities?
Oh, just
Because it's
delightful.
not like you're hearing voices. You are both yourself and Silverhand, simultaneously.
Ain't just about Silverhand anymore. Rogue algos from beyond the Blackwall flip new switches within the relic.
What? How could that be?
Is it possible someone who connected to the Blackwall and the relic could have left a back door for something malicious to sneak onto the chip?
This I do not know. The Black Wall, it is terra incognita to me. I know just that whatever lies behind it must remain there, at all costs. At this moment, Silverhand remains your greatest problem. Two psyches molding into one. Or is it one psyche cleaving in two?
I can see him and talk to him.
You're not talking, but yes, I understand what you mean. Have you noticed the construct's influence on your decision-making?
Sheesh, give it a rest.
What do you mean?
You will start doing things that were once unthinkable, at least to your old self. And you know exactly who he was. A fanatic, a terrorist, a suicide
Well,
bomber.
fuck me. Who's trying to mess with your head now?
That is why I believe it would be better for you to consider clinical isolation at this stage.
At least Johnny never whored himself out like you.
Are you defending him? Or is that Johnny speaking now? Oh, let me guess. He already tried to take over your body. You know, just for a little while.
No.
Would you, though? Could be fun.
Johnny,
Kidding. But watch out. Suit's getting ready to talk your head off.
know what? That's enough. You just playing for time? Because I can't tell. Are you trying to convince me you're useless? 'Cause I mean, in that case, I can just shoot you in the head and save us both some time.
Ah, finally.
I will try to help you. If you come with me to Kangtao.
I'll try, just isn't gonna cut it. Actually, it's almost like you're trying to buy your way in with the Chinese, at my expense.
Do you even realize how much data is in your head? Even if I can't help you, the data must be saved.
Well, fuck me sideways. What a half-brain gunk. He just admitted you're right.
Forget Kang Tao. Got any other ideas?
If you think there's anyone else who can help you, I could give you the blueprints. Complete project documentation. Kangtao offered quite the sum for it.
You got it with you?
He's got to. Gonk's fucking useless without him.
V. Takamura? What the
And
hell
again,
is he doing here?
I feel like as
He's
soon
got
as he
two
walks
questions
in,
of his own for you.
the screen
nice.
should have pulled
He might
me
even
over
save
to
your
see him
ass.
instead of just kind of
I'm
walks in
almost
out of
done.
nowhere.
The blueprints.
Better than nothing. Long as we find someone fluent in technobabble.
He's all yours. I'll give you two some space.
I hope we can come to an understanding.
That is certainly in your best interest. V, I will remember this.
This
Put a
heat.
check mark
My
next to
throat is
helmets.
positively parched.
Now, we gotta...
V did not give you even a glass of water. Unacceptable. Inhumane.
That is not...
What the...
You will see the difference.
Fuck!
Buckets. No need.
Sit down, goddammit! That the biome ship?
Of course it's the damn chip. My silver handosis is clearly incubating.
That a pointed finger I hear in your voice?
Fuck!
God, and you see the
That was your
cigarette
ticket.
floating?
Sit and rest. Don't need you flatlining while we got a job to do.
Blah, blah, blah.
And this is a problem of a lot of games where they, you know, they put the first person, like you're,
You really are
where you're
turning
looking
into
isn't
me.
exactly where the eyes are. Like they put it almost like dead center of the face.
Can't say I'm excited.
And then the cigarette doesn't
Manipulator,
interact with the hand correctly.
egotist,
It's, ugh,
cynic.
really bugs me.
Every time you open your mouth, you gotta bury someone.
Last thing I'll say, because I really
You
like
know,
this scene. This is
we
a
get along
great
as the
scene
need
between him and
arises.
Johnny, where
Maybe
you
it's
you
time
kind
you
of
started trusting me more.
you see them bonding a little bit. I love the scene.
Every cell of my being dislikes you. How can I trust you? Do I gotta remind you how this came about?
Let's not get wound up. You're not yourself.
Honestly can't fathom how you got so many people to bend over backwards for you.
Don't. Come on.
Don't know what's happening to me.
The old V's gonna be a faded memory soon.
Got no idea where I'm going. Be a living legend. That's all I wanted. Feels like I'm barely surviving.
Test of a person's true value? Death. Facing it. Staring it down. You still got a chance to be somebody.
Yeah, maybe. What was it like when you died?
Was on top of the world. Failure not an option, not a thought. Till it happened. Death feels real now. It's only now I know it.
Now? Had half a century to come to terms.
Mikoshi felt, I don't know, like sleep? Lacked awareness, had no sense of passing time. Didn't mark it. Did what they wanted to me. I just remember cold, a black void, fear. Or was that your death?
The chosen and anointed die young. But you knew how it'd end. You deserved to die.
Death? Sure. Vile prison. Maybe. But Mikoshi is so much worse. Any idea why?
They strip you of your right to die.
No different than being kept alive on a respirator. That ain't the worst bit. Worse things when they switch up your identity, and you never even know you've become someone else. Corps have already taken the world for their own. Now they're coming for us.
Realize what you're doing to me is what Arasaka's doing at Mikoshi.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm gonna fix it.
Let's move. Get back to work.
Let's do.
Alright, guys, there you have it. That's going to be all for this one. I want to say, as always, thank you so much for watching. Social media is in the description. Like, comment, not already, please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more next time. But until then, guys, I'm out.